Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Athletics going up against the Colorado Rockies. And we'll be back. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. And foul ball.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that one's off the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Keston Hiura. On the ground right side. And that's a fair ball. Lee headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Wastes no time there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now here's the veteran DH, Rob Refsnyder. Swung on, belted. That one's back. And it's off the batter's eye. A soaring shot to center. It's 3-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
Seiya Suzuki now at the plate. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Hit on the ground to short. Tovar fires over to first. One out in the top of the first. And time now to check out the A's lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Outside low, going to count 1-2. Still only one out here in the inning. Hard hit left side. To first, and they get Edman for the out. Shea Langoliers will hit next. 2 for 9 so far in the series. Right side, hard hit. Sends it to Tolia, and that is the inning. The A's with a 2-run blast. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back. And pitching in this one for the A's, Roki Sasaki. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
The 0-1. Swing and a ball drilled center field. And there's one down. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. Still early in the season, but so far it has been a struggle for this team, ranking towards the bottom in both on base and runs. They do have some power.
Yeah, and you expect a club like this to gel and to put things together. When you break camp of spring training, sometimes you're a little too anxious. You're trying to make things happen instead of allowing them to happen, and I think that's going to happen eventually for this team.
And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's even up. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Gets the call. That is strike 2.
0-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Gomber back to work. Kwan matched a homer in his last game. This ball's chopped on the ground. Sends it to Tolia and quickly one away in the second. So up next, Ha-Sung Kim.
Ball in.
Gomber, a tall lefty, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014. In the air, right field, under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Ji-Hwan Bae, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Ball 1 there.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Missed with a changeup. Ball 2. 2 outs, base is empty. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And that ball is gone. A solo shot. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So the lineup flips over. Jung-Hoo Lee up next for the A's. In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. On the ground. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. The A's get 1 on this homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Here's Michael Tolia. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in, just on the edge. And that's what it was. If you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, and that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have success. That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
One out, bases empty. Line drive, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Ryan McMahon stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And a foul ball. Foul ball there. On the ground to the left. Zips it across. That's the 3rd out. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Ground ball right side. Estrada. 1 up, 1 down. Rob Refsnyder up next for the A's. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off.
That's a ball.
Ripped on the ground to second. Sends it to Tolia. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. 2 down, bases empty. Seiya Suzuki up next for the A's. Out towards right center. That's well struck. This one looks like trouble. And that's going to roll to the wall. And that's a double. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up. OBP.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. The A's strand 1. Bottom of the inning. Thairo Estrada to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a ground ball. He takes it on his own. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the rookie right fielder with 3 hits on the series and 1 of them a homer. Swing and a foul out of play. Just off the outside edge. And 1-1.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit for the Rockies, Drew Romo.
Off the plate,
this is
ball
off
1.
the plate, ball 1. Just missed.
Inside.
And another ball. There's a strike. And now 3-1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Got it. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies. Start of the 4th. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. And a swing and a miss.
You know, these Athletics doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because It really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Whips it to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Stephen Kwan getting ready to hit. Grounded out to short in his first trip. On the ground to short. Sends it to Tolia. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth. 2 down, bases empty. Ha-Sung Kim now at the plate. Flied to right his first time. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now Ji-Hwan Bae. Swing and a base hit. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Drove in 2 runs on a double back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Line drive. And no one can get there. The run comes in from second.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, number 45. This is his 3rd time out this year. Keston Hiura up next for the A's. And a base hit into right. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline. To second. Pulls him off the bag.
Up next for the A's, the designated hitter,
Rob Refsnyder up next for the A's. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed.
1-0.
The A's looking to add another. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at second.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
That one misses, and the count is filled up. Seiya Suzuki in the on-deck circle for the A's. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 3 runs. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Rockies' leadoff hitter, Brenton Doyle. Cut on and lifted in the air. Suzuki has a beat on it. 1 away. Jordan Beck digging in for the Rockies. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. The Rockies yet to pick up a hit here. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Foul ball still 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a breaking ball misses outside. The Rockies with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That misses the zone, and now 3-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Strike 3. Roki gets the K.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Tovar stands in now and watches strike 1. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball 1.
Swing and a pop-up. Edman brings it in for the 3rd out. Rockies are down quietly. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And ball 1 to the right fielder.
You know, these A's, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the win was holding that in this ballpark.
So a man aboard, and now the catcher comes up to him. Shea Langoliers. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. And that should get the job done as he tags from 3rd. He's in on the sac fly. It's 8-0. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Ground ball right side. Tolia. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Michael Tolia. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off.
Nope. Outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
2 down, base is empty. Now the 3rd baseman, Ryan McMahon. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That's
Ball
off
1.
the mark, and that's ball 1.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And now the count is even.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk, and that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Tyro Estrada digging in for the Rockies. That one missed.
No strike.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Right through there for a strike. McMahon off of first with 2 away. Hit in the air, right field. Suzuki has a beat on it. And that'll do it. 1 left for Colorado, and they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. Here's the 3rd baseman, Ha-Sung Kim. Just missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Angel Chevy getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Kinley warming up as well. Swings through that.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next offering way upstairs. Inside, just missed. And that is out of play. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Hard hit to third. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ji-hwan Bae. And that drops in for a strike. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. In there at the knees, that's strike two.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
The shortstop takes the ball. That misses, and that's ball three. And he hits a ground ball right side. Slings to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the sixth. Back to the top of the lineup, and now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Left field. Beck makes the catch, and that'll do it. So, number 25. Digging in for the Rockies. Sasaki back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. And now it's even up. Swings through that one for strike two.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Drew Romo digging in for the Rockies. Fastball for a strike. The Rockies still looking for their first hit in this one. And there's a foul ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Here's the 0-2. And they'll do it again. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters. And more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
0-2 now. Got him looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the third time today. So he's through 6 no-hit innings now. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Keston Hiura. And that's fouled off. He swings and fouls one off. And that one is lifted in the air. Doyle. And there's one down. Now it's the DH, Rob Refsnyder. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. The A's up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Ball to strike. And that's in for a strike. And that's
Ball
down
2.
and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the second out of the inning. 2 outs, base is empty. Seiya Suzuki up next for the A's. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. That's inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
That one off the mark, and that is ball 1.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. On the ground, right side. Takes it himself. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Rockies. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Tommy Edman. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one's back there. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Langoliers at the plate and takes high there. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Ripped on a line. Full extension, makes the catch.
Really nice job of tracking that one down. I noticed some initial hesitation, ball off the bat. Didn't look like he got a great read, but he made up for it by closing on it quickly, laid out, and hauled it in.
2 down, bases empty. And now it's going to be Stephen Kwan on the ground right side. Handles, throws to first, and that is the third. Bottom of the So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Tomoyuki Sagano.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Harry Ford, the new catcher now.
Number 72. Harry.
Popped up right side. Hira makes the catch, and there's one down. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate, and he's now just 5 outs away. He's got a real shot at this thing.
Yeah, Boog, he is rolling just in one of those grooves where he looks pretty unbeatable today.
Fought off foul. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. So just 4 more outs to get through, and the tension is building in the ballpark right now.
Yeah, and we can feel it in the booth.
There's a swing and a drive. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone. And into second easily with a 2-out double. So they finally get their first hit in this one, and that puts an end to the combined no-hitter bid.
Yeah, and that combined no-no doesn't have the same prestige as a solo one, but
line drive, base hit. Coming home. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 8-1. At the plate, Drew Romo. There's the strike. The Rockies with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. There's the strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
The next pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 outs. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Ford makes the catch, and that's the inning. That does it for us here in the 8th as the no-hit bid comes to an end. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Shea Whitcomb. Ground ball, left side. Slings it across, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Now, Ji-Hwan Bae. Ripped to short. Gets it to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. Got him! Nice play. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Shintaro Fujinami. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. Third home run of the season. It's 8-2.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Bang. In the box now, no balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
And he grounds one to the right side. One out, bottom of the ninth. So digging in, Ezequiel Tovar. Fastball for a strike. On the ground, right side, Edman. Now only one out remaining. So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Toglia. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
Outside.
Not even
balls,
close there. And it's 2-1. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, and ball game. And the A's have won 10 in a row.
That's how you check a box to start your career, Boog. First MLB win in your first MLB start. Congratulations to him on a major milestone.
8-2 the final here. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Athletics. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Shota Imanaga. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
As we take a look at the Padres lineup, we could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's a little high.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Makes the catch for the second out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Manny Machado in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Machado launched a homer in his most recent game. Now he steps off to reset. Swing and a miss. Shota Imanaga with the strikeout. We head to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here with my pal Singy, and our pitcher tonight, Michael King. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
That one the other way, and it looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Keston Hiura up to hit now. And ball 1. That's inside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
To the right side, Iglesias sends it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. And time now to check out the A's lineup. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
At the belt and fires. In the air, left field. Hayward. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Nice save on the offline. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Fernando Tatis Jr. Shota back to work. This to third. Kim tosses to first, and they take care of Tatis for the out. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Luis Campusano.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Off the plate, ball
And
1.
a curve misses outside. Campusano hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was a second-round pick back in 2017. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
2 down, bases empty. Xander Bogaerts, the next up for the Padres. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Second inning here, no score. Gets under and pops it up. Suzuki on the move. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Hit on the ground to short. Bogaerts handles the chance. Throws across the diamond. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. And here comes Tommy Edman. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And the batter now, Shea Langoliers. And a foul ball. Edman, the base runner at first with 1 out. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Go to second. Save.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Check swing. Went around. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
2 strikes. Ball 2. 2-2 the count.
Good job to fight that one off. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Way back there. Out of here. And that gives him a lead. It's 2-0.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
1 down. Next up for the A's, Ji-hwan Bae. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Tap foul at the plate. Bae went deep in his most recent game. That's outside, and the count is 1-1. 1 down, base is empty. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Sends it across to first. 2 out. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now back here at the ballpark. Let's check out the latest news from around the league. And a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
To second, over to first, safe.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Mason McCoy, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
The runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with the pickoff artist on the mound.
Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Luis Ariz stands in. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So the lineup flips over, and now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee, led off this game with a double.
Runner,
Here goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the last half of the third. Next one misses, and the count even 1-1. That's down and in.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 3. Down the line. And foul as it bangs off the fence. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Runners on the move. Swing and a miss. And the throw, he's out at third. 1 out and a runner at second. Headed down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. And the runner holds. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. He's 0 for 1. That's a laser base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single. It's 3-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Seiya Suzuki will hit next. That one ran inside, almost got him. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming home. The relay. He's safe. And it's 4-0. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Siggy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to...
Iglesias fires over to first, and they get Edman for the out. And that'll keep... Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Line drive, fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up 2 bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep fair, but his timing was great. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
That's out to center field. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. And it's fouled away. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
Here's the catcher to hit, Luis Campusano. Inside corner, that's a strike. 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
2 outs. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 1 left for San Diego. They trail it here 4-0. Now the catcher up to hit, Shea Langoliers. He's already homered in this game. That one fouled off.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Finds its way through, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Yeah, the batter now, Ha-Sung Kim. He hit into a double play his first time up. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw, safe. Lifted in the air, right center field. Lockridge on his way over. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Ha-Sung Kim up next for the A's. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Drops into the glove, and that is that. It's Xander Bogaerts now. Flied to right his first time. And there's the strike. Bogaerts, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old, and he was born in Aruba. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Stays alive. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Foul ball there. Fouled off left side. Runner at first with no outs here. That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2.
Two balls.
In the dirt, blocked. Safe at second. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the fifth. Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
That one's in there, and it's 1-1. Called strike right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Here comes Bogarts around third. Safe. It's 4-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Man at first, 1 away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Lee under it. Makes the grab. 2 down. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Arias. And first offering is fouled off. And that one is inside ball 1. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
To the right side, Hira. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Jung-Hoo Lee. King back to work. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Athletics doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night.
So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Sean Reynolds. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Here's Keston Hira. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second and great jump. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That one ripped. Back there. Gives up the body and makes the catch. Runner tags and will move up to third.
Typically not easy to go deep to center field, but he almost did right there, and got a little help from the wind, just not enough.
And now, Stephen Kwan. swing and a foul out of play.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Lockridge snags it. Runner tags from third. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they lead by 4.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Suzuki stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. It has the distance, gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add on. It's 6-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. No, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Randy Vasquez appears to be getting loose. Ferguson getting loose as well. Next pitch misses. Now 1 and 2. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 4th home run of the season. It's 7-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in the lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's the power-hitting catcher, Shea Langoliers. He's already homered here in this one. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Tatis going back, and caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-1. Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Iglesias. Right through there for a strike.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Reaching down and makes the grab. Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 2 in this one. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Manny Machado leaves the yard, and they cut into the lead. It's 7-2.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. That's in there. Strike 1. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Check
1-1.
swing, he held up, and that's ball one. There's the strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out to short. And they take care of Tatis for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He circles the bases. It's their second home run of the inning, and they close the gap. It's 7-3.
Well, he took the split finger that was away and stayed on playing with it nicely. That's one of the most difficult pitches to square up. He just did it, and right there, he was a professional hitter.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. That one's in there, and that is strike one. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was worked. New pitcher on now, Adrian Morejon. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And stepping in is the speedy Ji-hwan Bae. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He sends it out of here. 3rd home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 8-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Next up for the A's, Ha-Sung Kim. On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out. So up next, Ha-Sung Kim. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Jung-Hoo Lee. Runner takes off. Pitch outside. Throw, and they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
And here is Keston Hiura. Not in time. He's safe.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
The A's looking to add another. Up the middle. Nice grab. The throw. Save. In comes the run from second. And it's now a 6-run lead. Stephen Kwan, the next to hit. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. 2 runs across in the inning here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. So digging in, Seiya Suzuki. And first offering is fouled off. On its way to the corner. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. First and second, 2 down. On the ground. Makes a sliding stop to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. So coming into the game now on defense, Masataka Yoshida. He'll be out in left field. Inside just missed.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
That's a little bit low.
That's ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Fastball in for a strike, and the count's full. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
This one in the air, center field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. Brandon Lockridge, the next up for the Padres. Right through there for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Liner, base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Next for the Padres, Luis Arias. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. The Athletics up big in this one. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
That's out.
Next pitch is outside. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Yoshida makes the grab on the run. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. This one's got a chance. And there's one down. Shea Langoliers getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Well struck right field. Tatis going back. This one's going to carry, and it's gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 10-3, and their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Now it's the shortstop, Ji-Hwan-Bae.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Luke behind second. Oh, he gloves it. Next up for the A's, Ha-Sung Kim. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's a strike. To third, and it kicks off the bag. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play. 2 outs, runner at first. Digging in, Ha-Sung Kim. Runner on the move, pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Lined into right. Makes the grab on the run. And that's the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home. And welcome back. Back to the ballpark, ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the second base.
Now playing second.
Riley O'Brien taking over on the mound. He's pitching on 2 days rest. There's the sinker at the knees for a strike. O'Brien, the tall righty, 180 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. Just missed. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The other way, but that's a foul ball. Swings through it for the K. On to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And now it's Manny Machado. And Manny gets a piece. On the corner for a strike.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Kim with the throw to first. Machado out on the play. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And that one is inside. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 2. And that drops in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Here's the catcher to hit, Luis Campusano. And that one ripped into right. And that's a fair ball. Tatis around second. Coming home. He will score. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback. And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts.
Yep,
that one outside. 1-0. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a ground ball. Over to first. They limit the damage here. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the A's 10, Padres 4. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Ferguson back to work. Ball 1 there. That's to third, handled by Machado. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Keston Hiura up next for the A's. First pitch swinging.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that's outside. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Tatis. 2 away now. 2 down, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. Right side. Iglesias throws to first. That's the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brooks Raley. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. That one finds the corner. 0-1. Right through there for a strike. That one misses. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Oh. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Ref Snyder puts it away. 2 down. So they're down to their final out. And next is the designated hitter, Mason McCoy. Check swing, called strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
One strike away. And that skips into dirt. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, there's no letdown after they got to 10 wins. Came out today, pushed it to 11. The opposition looks disgusted from the other side of the field. They respect the talent that's over there, but they also think that this is a lucky team. Well, that's the thing about baseball. You've got to be good and you've got to be lucky. Right now, they're clicking on all cylinders, and they're just going to ride it as long as it'll last.
10-4 is how it ends. Roger Dodger ground beef control. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.